What's up, guys? John here with Stay on Target. I'm standing here at the comic shop. They actually put up some awesome big window display type things with Marvel versus DC. So those are super new at the comic shop this week. But anyway, to the comics, we've got Red Sonja. That's a really cool one. If you didn't get your Gail Simone fix from the fact that she wasn't on Batgirl last week, you can grab Red Sonja, and that one has Gail on it. She's been doing a cool job on that. It's been a super awesome kind of switch there for its change of pace from like Batgirl, that sort of situation. We've got Red Hood and the Outlaws as your year tie-in for Batman there. So if you're picking up all of those guys, wanting to collect that whole thing, make sure you get Red Hood and the Outlaws this week. Another one that's pretty awesome this week that we're going to grab is Fables. There's a new Fables out. They also have, for people who maybe are kind of entry-level kind of Fables people, where maybe the game came out, the game from Telltale Games might have come out, and you're like, oh man, I want to get into the comics, but you know, I'm not exactly sure where to start. There's a cool starting point here. It's a $1 issue of Fables, and it's part of the Vertigo Essentials here. Make sure that you guys can grab that if you've been looking to potentially start picking up Fables. And they've got an issue out this week. I think they've announced that they're gonna end Fables with something like issue 150 or something like that. Like it's gonna be over, and so is the I guess the spin-off from that as well. I'm pretty sure they're just kind of gonna end the whole thing right there at 150. I'm pretty sure. Another one this week that you should definitely check out. It caused a big ruckus a number of months ago based on the art frame, that sort of thing, from Harley Quin. And it's Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti and a bunch of artists there doing different pages on it, and they ran a competition where they had basically you guys draw a couple of frames, that sort of thing, and there was a big uproar about it a couple of months ago, if you remember that. Another one that you definitely need to check out if you've been picking up like Batman books, Batman and Two-Face. This is one, it's basically the Batman and Robin series, and whenever Robin actually basically died, they basically switched it over to where they did like Robin or Batman and Red Robin, Batman and Nightwing, Batman and Batgirl and things like that. And now they're off to they've run out of ex-Robins, and now they're going into Two-Face and Batman and Two-Face there. So we'll see how that shakes out. I'm kind of getting a little bit I guess bored with the whole like Batman team up situation with other people. So I don't know. It's kind of in that range of like, how much longer are we gonna see this kind of shuffling of villains and I guess heroes and now villains on that book. Okay, so we've got Wonder Woman number 25 this week. A lot of the 25 issues from the New 52 are coming out, so there's a lot of those landmark issues there. Wonder Woman's been going great. Brian Azzarello has been doing an incredibly good job on that book since the beginning of the New 52. That's a really fun one. The one that I'm most excited about, though, is The Wake, number 5 of 10. So we're halfway there on this miniseries, and this is one that Scott Snyder's been doing, and it's been really good. I've been waiting for the next installment for a long time. I feel like for about a month and a half, maybe a little bit longer than that, since issue number 4 came out on that, and that's been a really good one. I started picking that up back in the summer whenever they started that guy, and it's been a kind of a horror-based graphic novel comic every issue there, and so we'll see how this one shakes out. It's like a halfway point, so we'll see how this issue does. Pretty sure that's it for this week. Like I said, my big pick of the week is The Wake number 5 by Scott Snyder and Murphy there. So make sure you guys pick that up. This week on the podcast, we've got a review of Catching Fire coming out on Friday. I do believe we're going to go see that on Friday evening and podcast about that evening. So make sure you guys check that out on Saturday, and make sure you keep it locked here. And I'll see you next time on John's Comic Run.